And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Magic. They're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs. And, of course, there's the Bucks. They're 5 spots away.
Right now, for the Magic, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Rollins is out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's Turner, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for Orlando, the guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter, and it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. So, Craig, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much, but from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Banchero, that's good.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Now, here's Porter. Last game he had 28 points. Clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The shot by Turner, no good. Carter, the pass to Banchero. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Suggs. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the leap.
The first one falls. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
No good on the second free throw. And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Banchero against Kuzma. Banchero left side. It's Wagner atop the key. Over Green. And that one's good, Wagner.
Well, when Wagner needs it, he can put some real strength behind his shot attempt.
Kuzma outside. Outside Turner. It's up a 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's a 3-point game. Wagner wide open. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Wagner's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's big for Wagner's confidence when he's connecting from deep, especially in these answer 3 situations.
Now, here's Porter. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And solid effort from Kuzma. His long strides come in handy on the fast break.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando, trailing by 5. Outside, Bain. No good on the 3. Bucks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Rollins, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
From Milwaukee, Ryan Rollins, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Suggs passes to Wagner. Kuzma against Banchero. And they get it. Hits the three-point bomb. Banchero's got 5 now.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Pass to Rollins. Porter a screen on Bain. Here's Rollins. Porter trying to free himself up. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
On the free throw, no good. The Magic trail by 6. Now, Wagner, 5 points in the game. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. It's Porter outside. And slammed in by Turner.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Here's Banchero, following the score by Miles Turner. Clock at 4. Here's Wagner. Green with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Rollins. He's got 6. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Good on the 3-point shot. Kuzma's got 5.
Great 3-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
The Magic trail by 9. Outside, Bain. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Orlando. A moment here now to see the numbers for Desmond Bain.
And with the rise in his true shooting percentage these past 10 games, it's clear that he is feeling very good about the state of his game. We'll see if he has another steady performance in him here tonight.
Porter kicks to Kuzma. On the wing, Green. He's defended by Wagner. Here's Rollins. 6 points for him. Here's Kuzma. Rejected by Banchero. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
The Magic trail by 6. Magic moving the ball around. Pass to Black. Now, here's Banchero. Off target from outside. Kuzma against Banchero. And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
On defense, Orlando. Here's Rollins. Guarded by Bain. Turner with a screen on Bain. Rollins the pass to Turner.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Off with the layup. Wagner outside. Bain kicks to Wagner. Carter with a screen on Turner. 6 to shoot. Banchero outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks leading by 6. Stan, every night, Kuzma finds a way to contribute on the offensive end.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what Kuzma does is he'll find a way to score the ball. He'll do it running the floor. He'll do it cutting. He'll do it on the offensive boards. And he can make jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to score, and he can take what the defense
Mind
gives.
the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Magic. Carter with a screen on Kuzma. Here's Banchero. Another miss by Banchero. And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. They have a 9-point lead. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Carter kicks it out to Banchero. Knocks down the 3-ball. Banchero's got 11 points.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bain. Some impressive play from him over the last month. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
The Magic making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Orlando. The Bucks also with the sub. Thomas is checked in. Wagner outside. Pass to Bitadze. Banchero inside. Guarded by Green. Banchero, that's good.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. bench with some changes. Bobby Portis comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and Trent subbed in for Green. Here's Rollins. Black defending. Pass to Thomas. Four on the shot clock. Pulls up. Orlando grabs the miss.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
And that one is good. And now just a 4-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, and showing some force inside. Wagner making sure he gets his.
And here is Thomas. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. No good again that time. Orlando's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. And Batazzi throws it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Turner with the screen for Thomas. Shoots over Wagner. And again, the Bucks miss.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Takes a step back. Thomas against Banchero. Out to Carter. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Wagner outside. Carter with a screen on Portis. To the inside. Fred passes to Rollins. Portis a screen on Wagner. And stolen by Wagner. By himself. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, that's how you finish on the break. Wagner knows where to get to in the open floor.
And so Thomas will bring it up for the Bucks. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. From deep three-point land. Rebound by the Magic.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Pass to Bitadze. Here's Banchero. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Bucks trail. 1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Trent outside. Portis sets the pick for Trent. The good-looking shot from the wing. Trent's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. changes here for the Bucks. Jang, he's checked in for Miles Turner, and it's Jackson in for Rollins. Six seconds left here in the first quarter. Black with it, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Another miss by Orlando.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, here's Portis. Scoreless thus far. Shot clock at 5. Portis, a screen on Bain. From deep, Trent. Orlando grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
It's all tied in Orlando. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
On the court for the Bucks, Jang is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Harris in at the small forward. Portis kicks to Thomas. Trent setting the pick for Thomas. Pops in the layup for 2. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Bain looking around. Batadze setting a screen for Bain. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Bucks leading. And it's Trent in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. The Magic shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Shoots it up. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, Harris outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Bucks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, good from Jang. And the Magic making a change here. Suggs is checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Harris. Good on both. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Black, defended by Trent. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Suggs has got 6.
Well, right there, once the screener came off, Suggs noticed the defense soften and pulled the trigger.
Outside Thomas. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's It's on Jalen Suggs.
Well, Thomas plays with a high level of energy. Cam really challenges the defense to stop him.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Thomas.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
A different look for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Jen. A.J. Green comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Trent. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, "Coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it." Back to you guys.
A new school approach, if you will. Thank you, Allie. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now Porter, he has 6. Kuzma outside. Porter sets the pick for Kuzma. And the 3 off target. Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Porter kicks to Kuzma. Up top, Portis. Pass to Thomas. Now Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either. To the middle. Outside, Suggs. Now Batase. Shot clock at 6. Now Bain. Here's Black. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Portis against Suggs. Porter passes to Portis. Out to Kuzma. On the wing, Green. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they keep finding ways to get to the free throw line. The defense is being overly aggressive, and they're baiting them into fouls.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
And so Suggs with it, he brings it up for the Magic. Trailing by 2. Banchero kicks to Suggs. It's Bain atop the key. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Such a hard worker. Bain was ready for any physicality that came his way.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
First one falls for him.
Well, Bain has worked so hard to get his game where it is today.
Turner's checked in for the Bucks. And Bain drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
See the numbers for Jalen Suggs. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. Averaging about 11 points, 7 assists, and just over 2 steals. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Orlando's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Banchero against Kuzma. Wagner a screen on Thomas. Back to Bain. Over Green. Another miss by Orlando.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Turner. Ball's knocked loose. And they're on the break. Here's Black. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past month. Here are your steals leaders. You look at Black. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
And he makes the first.
Well, what you like about Black is he processes quickly, and he moves quickly, plus great size for his position.
Wagner's checked in for Mo Wagner. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Thomas inside, guarded by Bain. Bain against Thomas. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. On the wing, Bain. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Bounce pass, Black. A fader. And it's Banchero missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Mercy. Watch out. Kevin Porter Jr. coming through with a nasty deuce.
The Magic trail by 3. Here's Black, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Turner with the screen for Porter. No good with the triple.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Outside, Bain. Banchero against Turner. And it's Banchero missing. The Bucks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Green passes to Kuzma. Down low. It's tipped. To the paint. Here's Bain. The putback. Back to Black. Pass to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Goes up again. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds in the game. From deep. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. They now take the lead. Black's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he can play inside with that 6'7" size. Black aggressive down low.
Here is Porter. 10 points for him. Up top, Kuzma. Pass to Thomas. Six on the shot clock. Can they get it? And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Thomas. Kuzma's got 10.
That is a great possession. Get Kuzma the ball, and Kyle will drill those catch-and-shoot chances.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Checked in for Bain. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Rollins is checked in. The Magic trailing. Pass to Black. Suggs, screen on Rollins. And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, picking up his second foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Porter passes to Kuzma. Back to Porter. There's Green with the 3. Black grabs the board. Black's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it out to Wagner. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Rollins the pass to Porter. Clock at 6. Goes up to the stripe. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Wagner as screen on Porter. The three from Banchero. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Turner finds Kuzma. Turner with a screen for Kuzma. Going inside. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 3 assists in the game. Wagner outside. There's the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Kuzma's got 7 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Suggs. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, what focus from Suggs. Refusing to let the hit throw him off.
The Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Carter comes in for Wagner. And it's Bain in for Anthony Black. Trent's checked in for Milwaukee.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Milwaukee's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Trent. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Loving the skill Trent has inside. Just finding a crack in the armor to get the bucket.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 1:02 left now here in the second. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. The Bucks have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Here's Kuzma. A beautiful reverse layup. Kuzma's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Suggs. Back to Wagner. Banchero left side. Shoots over Kuzma. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
But the defense got too close. Trent took it down.
The Bucks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
But guys, the way I look at Gary Trent Jr., he's a role filler. Goes out on the floor and does what he's tasked with.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Suggs. He's got 9. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's Wagner with the 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Green. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Banchero. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And thinking about the shot. Nice call. That's over. Let's hear it for the participant.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Thunder, this is a proving ground game, a benchmark challenge. Anytime you go against the numero uno in the league, you gotta come full strength. Do they have enough firepower to pull off the W? It's gonna be tough.
And now let's talk about that first half for the Milwaukee Bucks. They're in a tightly contested game.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Well, it's nothing new for him. They are at their best when he's setting the table like that.
The Magic trail by 3. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. And here is Suggs. Banchero looking around. Another miss by Banchero. Kuzma inside. Banchero's there. Can't cash in from close range. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Carter kicks to Bane. Kuzma against Wagner. The 3. Kept alive. Carter. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Carter's got his second basket of the night. The Bucks leading. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Guys, back over to you.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Valid 6'10" GA. Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. That one is off. And he's good on the second. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. The In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. And that one drops for him.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Porter passes to Turner. To the wing on the left. Kuzma finds Porter. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
The Magic have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside, Bain. Back to Suggs. Kicks it out to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Banchero. It's deflected.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy, wasn't letting that shot get off.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Porter looking it over. Here's Kuzma. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Paolo Banchero. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Kyle Kuzma. 1 shot.
The great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
Suggs with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Banchero for 3.
And so much for repeating the 3-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Pass to Kuzma. Porter inside. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Rollins. Offensive rebound. Here's Porter. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. The Magic trail by 5. Carter outside. Payne for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Bain's got 5.
Well, that's Bain's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now here's Porter. 12 points for him. Outside Turner. Green against Wagner. 6 to shoot. Green kicks to Kuzma. Over Banchero. And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Back to Suggs. Pass to Wagner for the lead. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Banchero. Averaging 21 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yeah, their entire system would look different if they didn't have this guy to depend on.
Here is Porter. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. The Bucks second.
Well, look, they've been great over the last month from three. That is so important for their offense. Making threes opens up the entire floor.
Wagner against Green. Pass to Porter. Knocked away. It's stolen by Suggs. A finish, and Suggs throws it down.
Look, Suggs is a fun player in the open court. Gets to unleash that speed and athleticism.
Here's Porter. He's got 12. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Turner with the screen. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 6 in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Suggs dishes to Carter. Carter with a screen on Kuzma. Here's Banchero for 3. Cans it from downtown. Banchero's got 23.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Kuzma against Banchero. For 3, Turner. And Turner stays with us. Turner's got 9 points.
Yeah, excellent work on the offensive glass. Turner punishing the defense for not boxing him out.
Back to Suggs. Pass to Banchero. 5 on the clock. For the lead. Rebounded by the Bucks. Turner's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Here's Green. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bain, and it's sent back by Turner.
Well, you see just how threatening Turner is. Any shot that comes within reach of him is in danger.
Black's checked in for Orlando. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Kuzma against Banchero. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other. And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect. Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's Black. He has 5. Picked away. Inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, for a 6'4" guard, Thomas has good upper body strength. The contact doesn't affect him at all.
Shooting 1.
So it's Orlando now. 9-point game. Wagner against Green. Carter outside. Thomas against Bain. Just 5 to shoot. Carter sets the pick for Bain. Looking for Carter. He gets it there.
Well, keep in mind, Carter has run these sets countless times. He's reliable when it comes to knowing where to go.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Collins the pass to Turner. Now Thomas. Over Bain. Thomas, no good.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Pass to Black. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Bain finds Banchero. And here's Kuzma. It's stolen by Carter. On the wing, Bain. Now Banchero. Six on the shot clock. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Team foul. At the line for the Bucks. Green. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Zhang comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Both free throws good from Green. The Magic trail by 9. Now Black. He has 5. And Batazzi throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
To the paint. And Portis throws it down.
Nice slam. You can expect this to happen when you allow Portis to get strong positioning inside.
Orlando's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Black. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Trent's checked in for Milwaukee.
What's up?
That's good from Wagner.
Well, look, I really appreciate how Franz Wagner does a little of everything, along with plenty of scoring. He's a multi-dimensional player.
Portis a screen on Bain. Thomas, no good.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
There's a good screen. Down low and stolen by Zhang. Here we go, one-on-one. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
The Magic making a switch here. De Silva's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Porter's checked in for Rollins. That one misses. The Magic trail by 8. In the corner, it's Payne. And he's good on the 3-ball. Payne's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Magic.
Shooting off the catch is the core of Payne's game, but he can do so much more.
Got a hand on it. 1:05 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Bitadze. Now Payne. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. They get it again. Bitadze. And Bitadze throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
It's his first trip to the line.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, really, Bobby Portis is a key big for this team. He hits threes to stretch the floor, scores at a high clip, plus Bobby is a great rebounder.
Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic. And Portis drains both of them. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Black with it. He has 5. Pass to Suggs. Bitadze setting a screen for Suggs. Here's Payne. Here's Black. From outside, off the mark. And here's Porter. Trent outside. Over Suggs. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Kyle Kuzma making things happen for the Bucks. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Come on, fans, it's the fourth quarter.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Gary Trent. Bobby Portis out there with Jang. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Thomas in at the 2. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
Launches it. It's hauled in by the Magic. Back to Banchero. Pass to Bitadze. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Suggs missing. Bucks leading by 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Now, here's Portis. Here's Jang. Sinks the triple. And now it's a 10-point Bucks lead.
Look, Portis isn't asked to do a lot of facilitating, so the assist there is just an added bonus.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Good on the bucket. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Outside for Thomas. It's Trent on the wing. Jang the pass to Portis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
On defense, Orlando trailing here by 8. Clock at 6. Here's Portis. Rejection. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jang. Here's Porter. 3 on the clock. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Well, look, Portis has made a living out of staying active on the glass.
The Magic trail by 10. Outside, Suggs. Here's the teardrop. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside, Thomas. Turner with the screen for Thomas. To the middle. And Turner throws it down.
And you see the maturation from Thomas over time, improving as a distributor in the screen and roll.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. It's a 10-point game. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And stolen by Portis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defense is working hard to stifle Thomas, but he turns close coverage into a good foul call.
Free throw good, Thomas.
Well, it seems like the more offensive responsibility Cam Thomas has been given in his career, the better he's gotten. That says something about his skill.
And Orlando making a change here. Carter's checked in. And both free throws good for Thomas. The Magic trail by 12. Pass to Bitadze. Now, here's Banchero. Black kicks to Suggs. A three-pointer, no good. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's stolen by Suggs. Bitadze with it, picked up by Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Goga Bitadze.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Bitadze. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Black, and Carter has it in the corner. And Caro outside. Back to Carter. Now Black. Thomas covering. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Black. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now Porter. Clock at 6. Keeps it alive, and Turner stays with it. Turner's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Outside, Suggs. Ben Carroll screen on Porter. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Portis. On the wing, Porter. Turner with a screen for Porter to the inside. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Well, Turner's been a force.
Magic
The
inbound.
aggressive mindset, the execution, everything's working for him.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. With some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Portis. A.J. Green comes in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Cameron Thomas. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Bain against Rollins. Bain passes to Carter. Here's the three. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Wagner with the block.
Well, that's impressive defense by Wagner. He gets himself into great position.
That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Black.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Green finds Kuzma. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner passes to Carter. Count that bucket.
Well, what poise from Carter Jr. Just taking the hit and pushing through it all.
Paolo Banchero's checked in for the Magic. Jalen Suggs comes in for Black.
Wendell Carter. Shooting
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
One shot.
That's good from Carter.
Well, Wendell Carter Jr. has settled into his role nicely. A reliable big who brings energy, especially when it comes to rebounding.
Porter kicks to Kuzma. Turner with a screen on Banchero. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
The Magic trail by 9. Here's Suggs. Wagner from long range. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
And so it's Milwaukee now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here is Porter. Pass to Rollins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 8.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
The Magic have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Looking for Banchero and gets it there. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
That free throw, good from Banchero.
Well, you know, he's already an all-star level talent. Banchero's upside and his versatility, you've got to be excited about his future.
Green, no luck.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Green against Wagner. The 3 from Banchero. And they'll get another chance. Carter against Kuzma. Here's Banchero for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kuzma passes to Rollins. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Shot from 16. Count it, and the foul. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Well, no surprise, Wagner is becoming a guy they can go to in big spots.
At the line for 1, Franz Wagner.
One shot.
That's good from Wagner.
Well, this league expects versatility from front court, and Franz Wagner has really risen to that challenge. You see him getting sharper across the board.
On the wing, Turner. And he hits from 17.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Banchero. For 3. 3. Good.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc, and that's now his 2nd in this half.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He knows every possession is critical now. against Kuzma. Green outside. It's Kuzma. Fires the three. Cleared away by Carter.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Carroll.
And Bancaro doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And Bancaro is the total package. A versatile big man who continues to improve every season.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Pressure-packed free throws, but he stayed calm and nailed them.
Green outside. Now Kuzma. Turner with the screen. And Carroll vacuums it in. And the Magic shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Kuzma. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Now Turner launches it, buries the deep ball.
A guy whose confidence has really flourished. Turner isn't shy about stepping up.
And Carroll inside. He's against Kuzma. That one is good.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Bancaro's heartbeat should stay low here.
Porter against Suggs. Green outside. 6 to shoot. Turner with the screen. Porter. The three goes down.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Outside, Suggs. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Carter. That one goes.
Well, those are huge points. Carter Jr. steady as they come.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Line for two, Jalen Suggs.
Shooting two.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Outside Porter. It's Kuzma. Now Green lets loose a three. He drills the three. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
Suggs and get the three. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kyle Kuzma.